Kyrie with the best chops I've seen all night, and there were a hell of a lot of chops on this show, and she did the best of them all. Well done, Kyrie.
Except the main event of this show. This was the best thing on night 2, the best thing on WrestleMania, and by far, by leaps and fucking bounds, this was the best match on the...
We are literally 2 weeks away from Backlash, and Seth Rollins and Owens has no fucking build for this match! None!
They say they don't want to turn heel because, but the kids, they all look up to her.
Best friends, still employed. Trent Beretta, still employed. Chuck Taylor, still employed. Danhausen, still fucking employed! Get him out of here!
Let's open radio rope break. Hey guys, Kgabo here, and today we're back with another episode of Life's Opening Radio Rope Break. And today I've got my friend here. Ben, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, Kgabo, and hello, everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. I'm Ben Charles, and this is our review of AEW Double or Nothing 2023. And oh boy, this show was not good. We're not even 45 seconds into this show. This show was horrible, except for 4 things on the show. This was not a good show.
Yeah.
But yes, we're going to review the show either way.
Oh, and but first, before that, Ben has some things he wants to go off on.
Oh, yes, I do. Okay, last week on Raw, Kevin Owens, the one half of the World Tag Team Champions in WWE. We're not talking WWE now. So Kevin Owens fought GUNTHER on Raw. The match went 10 minutes. It was a good match, don't get me wrong. But Kevin Owens lost to GUNTHER in 10 minutes on Raw. Please explain to me, why did GUNTHER need to beat Kevin Owens on this show? Someone please explain to me that. GUNTHER just beat Mustafa Ali, who, like, Mustafa Ali, Mustafa Ali, he was on NXT, he was on Raw, and now he's going to be on SmackDown this week against Santos Escobar. What the fuck is the point of this entire fucking draft? I want to know.
That's what I said.
Exactly. There is no point of this draft. I really should have ranted about this last week, but I'm not going to, because it's better if I talk about it here. Why is Kevin Owens losing on Raw, and he's one half of the tag team champion, and he's drafted the Raw?
Yeah.
Oh, and also, another thing. Disco Inferno. Oh my goodness. I'm about to get on this guy's ass. Sportskeeda. Okay, let me calm down for a second. Sportskeeda had an article saying Disco Inferno believes Dominick Mysterio could be Intercontinental Champion and he could beat GUNTHER. First of all, hell no, that's not happening. Under no shape or form. I don't want Dominick Mysterio to be champion in any millennium, any kind of decade whatsoever. That's ridiculous. That's number one. Number 2, Sportskeeda called Disco Inferno a wrestling veteran. Word for word, and I quote, wrestling veteran. This man wrestled for 7 goddamn years, and he's a wrestling veteran. Let me find this fucking article. I'll up this article. I'm pissed off. Go ahead, Kgabo. You gonna say something? Christ.
Well,
find this fucking article.
About to Ben's or my point about Kevin Owens losing, with Mustafa Ali, what was the point of the whole draft if people are still hopping across brands like this? And as Ben said, he doesn't know why. And and on this, I don't have much of a comment except screw Disco Inferno. He's an asshole. He's a horrible person. I'll say at the very least, this is a bold take from him. So yeah, Ben, you were saying?
No. More like a stupid ass take. Oh, by the way, I found out who wrote the article by Sportskeeda. Ahmed Hamdi. What the fuck is that? What the? What business do you have writing for fucking Disco Inferno? Who the fuck is Ahmed Hamdi? Who is that? Jesus Christ. What a fucking horrible take. And fuck Disco Inferno. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
All right,
that's it.
That's enough. That's enough for me. Yep, that's for me. That's enough for me.
All right then. Oh.
This show.
AEW Double or Nothing, which took place on Sunday, the 28th of May, 2023, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is, of course, in the United States. And in the first match, a 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal for the AEW Intercontinental Championship. I said, hell no to this.
International.
Yeah.
You said Intercontinental. International.
Did I say Intercontinental?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
yes, you did.
My international championship, which Orange Cassidy still holds, and I gave this a 0 rating, 0. That's one match that got a 0 rating. This is the match that I said last week that got a 0 rating. Ben, I assume you have the same thoughts?
Yep. Oh, this match was not good. First of all, the people in this match did not deserve an international championship match. Here are the following people that were in this match that are get off TV material. Tony Nese, still employed. Ariel Daivari, still employed. Commander, still employed. Kip Sabian,
Still employed.
Chuck Taylor,
Still employed.
The Blade,
Still employed.
The Butcher,
Still employed.
Bandito,
Still employed.
Lee Moriarty,
Still employed.
Trevor Beretta,
Still employed.
Keith Lee,
Still employed.
Ray Fenix,
Still employed.
Juice Robinson,
Still
Jay
employed.
White,
Still well I'm
Ricky Stark.
well
You gotta get the idea.
Yeah. But most except for take away Keith Lee. I like Keith Lee and Jay White.
Well, yeah, we like Keith Lee.
Yeah,
I like Keith Lee, Jay White, and Bandito.
Yeah.
But all of these other guys, get off television.
Get him out of here. Oh, and speaking
ratings
of
for this
yeah, and speaking of still employed and get off my TV, the second match, an unsanctioned match between Chris Jericho, who comes out with Jake Hager, still employed, Daniel Garcia, still employed, Matt Menard, still employed, Angelo Parker, still employed, and Adam Cole versus Adam Cole with Roderick Strong, and he came out with Sabu, who's the special guest enforcer, quote unquote, word for word.
Okay.
And then Sabu knocked out Angelo Parker before the match. There's chaos right away. They start the match. Jericho and Sabu with chairs in the ring. They have a chair duel. Adam Cole was fighting 2.0 at ringside. And then Matt Menard, he climbed on the table. There was a table at ringside, and he climbed on it. He deliberately climbed on it. Not like he was forced against his will to be on that table. He literally, deliberately got on that table to get splashed. And from that moment, I skipped this match and gave it a 0. Ben, do you have any thoughts?
I got a couple of thoughts. I thought the finish of this match was not necessary at all. Like, the finish of the match was Adam Cole beating down Chris Jericho and Audrey Edwards.
Oh, yeah, referee stoppage.
Yeah, it was referee stoppage in an unsanctioned match. That's number one. Number two, Adam Cole hit the last shot, and Chris Jericho, Adam Cole, hit the last shot. Did Jericho kick out of that move? Because I don't think he kicked out of that move.
I don't know. I skipped the match, so I don't know. I'm
gonna give this a rating. I'm gonna give this a rating. this ain't a 0 rating match. I thought this was okay. Just despite all the other BS surrounding the match. But other than that, I thought this was okay. I'll give it a 6. Logic probably a 1.
Yeah.
Because this does nothing for Adam Cole.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then also
This match.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For the
Jesus
AEW World Tag Team Championships, FTR consisting of Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler versus Jeff Jarrett still employed and Jay Lethal still employed with Satnam Singh still employed, Sonjay Dutt still employed, and Jarrett's wife Karen, and yeah, I gave this also a 0 rating. Ben, I assume he gave the same rating.
Okay, look, the first 15 minutes of this match was actually solid. But then Karen Jarrett hit Aubrey Edwards with that guitar, and oh boy, that match went downhill. Talk about overbooked. This match was so overbooked, it was so pitiful. I can't even talk right now. It was just overbooked. Jeff Jarrett hit, I think he hit Mark Briscoe with the guitar at one point. That was unnecessary. Then number 2, Aubrey Edwards is now involved in this feud now between them. Hold on. So it is FTR is going to fight. No, hold on. Yeah, it's going to be Mark Briscoe, Aubrey Edwards versus Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and Karen Jarrett.
What?
Kgabo's reaction says it all. I'm not making this up. I'm hearing rumors these are going to happen.
Why is Aubrey Edwards wrestling a match?
I don't know. That's why I said this shit sucks. I'm also giving this a no rating. Expeditiously. This was overbooked. This was overbooked and it went too long. This match should have went 10 minutes. This went 20. That's enough.
Man. Yeah. Got this thing here. And speaking of Aubrey Edwards, Chris Jericho and Saraya are furious because of the results of their match, of Chris Jericho's match. It ended in a referee stoppage. And then Chris Jericho says that Adam Cole is insane and he's a barbarian. And then Saraya also said Britt Baker is a bitch. They demanded a mixed tag team match the following Wednesday on Dynamite. How was that? Because I assume it already happened.
Decent. Yeah, it already happened. It was decent. It was okay. Britt Baker won, obviously. You know, she won for her team. That's all you need to know. Other than that, no one cared about this mixed man tag. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Security guard came and told Jericho to calm down, and then Jericho fireballed him and told him not to calm down. On the mysteries of life, I hope your security guard is okay from that fireball.
Well, that security guard needs to get Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal the fuck out of this company, because that match was terrible.
Yeah. And then at least something palatable for the TNT Championship. A ladder match between Wardlow, the champion, versus Christian Cage with Luchasaurus, who's still employed. They started the match. Christian Cage did a kick through a slap. Wardlow knocked him down. Did a shoulder tackle. He counted a kill switch. Did shoulder rams. Tried to get a ladder. They fought at ringside. Christian Cage drop kicked a ladder into Wardlow, and then Wardlow did an anti-air with the ladder. He swung the ladder at Christian. He hit Christian with the ladder in midair. Wardlow took out two tables. He set them up just at the foot of the ramp. He slammed Christian Cage against the steps. He mounted him on the tables, and then Christian quickly got off the table. They fought at ringside some more. Christian Cage set up a ladder on top of the apron and the barricade. So it was like a bridge across the apron and the barricade. So yeah. And then he caused Wardlow to fall balls first on the ladder step. One of the ladder steps, like, ah! Ah! Yeah, and then Christian got back in the ring. He put up a ladder. He started to climb. He got off to stop Wardlow from thwarting him. He put the ladder in the corner. Wardlow shot Christian into the ladder. Christian escaped a powerbomb. He threw Wardlow into a ladder. He put ladder horizontally between the ropes. So in the corner, it was like... it's hard to like illustrate. So it was like this, and then the ladder was sitting here like this between the ropes. Yeah, like kind of like what Ben is showing you. You should look at it yourself to see. Christian does a catapult into the ladder. He climbed the ladder in the ring, and then Wardlow pushed the ladder and Christian Cage fell off. Wardlow did a clothesline. He grabbed Christian grabbed the ankle. He escaped a power bomb onto the ladder. Wardlow slammed Christian Cage down. He did a what? Oh, he did a F10 onto the ladder. I couldn't read that. And then Luchasaurus came and put Christian into the ring. Christian Cage hit the kill switch off the ladder. They replayed that spot. Wardlow did a wheelbarrow powerbomb on the ladder, which was cool. He missed a senton, went back first onto the ladder. Arn Anderson propped up Wardlow, motivated him to keep going. Wardlow jumped on the ladder and he fell over. And yeah, he might have hurt himself there. He tried to climb the broken ladder, but then referee Rick Knox, Ben's favorite referee, still employed, came to stop him. He went to get another one, but then Luchasaurus came and choke slammed him twice. Arn Anderson was right behind him, and then Luchasaurus went for another choke slam, and then Arn Anderson bit his finger. And then a woman literally screamed when Luchasaurus showed his bloody thumb. And then Wardlow did some chair shots. He put Luchasaurus on top of the tables. He climbed the ladder, did a senton. They replayed that spot. They laid down selling. Christian capitalized. He climbed the ladder. Arn pushed him down. Wardlow caught him and did a power bomb, which was cool. He climbed the ladder and he grabbed the belt to retain his TNT title. I thought this was actually quite decent. I gave Rassen a 7 and Logic a 3. What did you think about this match, Ben?
I thought this match was okay too. Was this the best match on the show? No, but this may be the third best match on the show. But other than that, I thought this match was great. Wardlow actually got a clean win, and most importantly, Wardlow won a match as TNT champion. Finally, thank God for that. So I'll give this match also a 7, and Logic probably a 1. Best I can give.
Okay, then.
I mean, it was predictable. Plus, Christian Cage did not deserve a fucking title shot. So that's fair.
Yeah, and now the next match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Jamie Hayter, the champion, versus Toni Storm. Ruby Soho and Saraya beat up Jamie Hayter on her way to the ring, and Toni Storm joined in. They worked on the arm. This was all before the bell. The bell rings now. Toni goes for the pin, gets a 2 count. She works more on the arm. Britt Baker comes to rescue, but it was too little, too late. Why didn't she stop Ruby Soho and Saraya before they tried to beat up Jamie Hayter as she went to the ring? And, like, bro, you allowed her to get beat up on the way to the ring, and now you want to come and save her? Come on, man. They exposed the turnbuckle. They have a ref bump. Jamie Hayter did a choke slam backbreaker combo for a 2 count, which was cool. She went after Ruby, and then Ruby sprayed her, and then Toni Storm did a hip attack, which was nasty. That was probably the stiffest hip attack I've ever seen from Toni Storm. Wow. And get your mind out of the gutter, by the way. Went for the pin, got a 2 count. She's in disbelief. And then Hikaru Shida smashes Ruby with the kendo stick. And why didn't she also come and help with Ruby Soho and Saraya? Why didn't she come and help Britt Baker fight them off before they could have even put a camera guy in the back and film that fight, and at least Jamie Hayter could go to ring safely. Sorry, there was a pip in my mouth. At least that way, Jamie Hayter could have gone to the ring safely. They fought at ringside. Toni Storm was distracted. Jamie Hayter slammed her into the corner. She did Haterade for a 2 count. She sold her arm. She fought through the pain. She missed a second one. Then Toni Storm hit a Storm Zero to become the new AEW Women's World Championship. Good for her. Congratulations. I'm happy for her. But come on, man. What was this? I gave Rassen a 6 and Logic a 3. What did you think about this match, Ben?
I thought this match was actually a little bit better than I thought. It wasn't like there was just so much shit happening that could have there was just so much happening. Britt Baker coming out, Hikaru Shida coming out. I was like, why can't these women have a 6-woman tag on this show? At least I would understand why.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie Hayter didn't have to lose the belt. I understand why they did it. She has a bad arm, but she didn't necessarily have to lose the belt. She didn't have to get pinned by Toni Storm in 3 minutes on this show.
Yeah.
And all the things that happened that you described, Kgabo, all of this happened in 3 minutes. I'm like, come on, bro. Oh my goodness. This is the shit we're doing. Tony Khan and Will Washington is on my last nerves. I don't know what are y'all doing with these women's division, but whatever y'all doing, y'all gotta stop. This has got to stop. This narrative that all the women are being booked better than the men, stop. Please stop. Holy crap, please stop. Because they are having 3-minute women's world championship matches on pay-per-view. Pay-per-view.
And these things hardly go more than 15 minutes. It's insane.
Right. I don't know. I'll give this match a 7. Logic a 1. Because Toni Storm won the match.
Yeah.
And Toni Storm, we're big fans of Toni Storm on this show. So no disrespect to Toni Storm. But, man, if y'all are going to do this outcast angle where Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, and, Jamie Hayter, when she comes back, have this 6-woman tag. Look, y'all can do that, and that's fine. But, man, I really don't care about this angle. I really, really don't care about this angle. This angle has got to stop by August. If this is not over by August, somebody getting their ass whooped. This angle is terrible. Please stop this angle. That's all I got.
Yeah. I will say more on this women's division later. But now, for now, let's go to the next match. An open house rules match for the World Trios Championship. House of Black, the champions Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews with Julia Hart versus to be announced. And here are the rules. 20 count at ringside. Any 3 competitors can form a trio. No rope breaks. DQs are enforced. And dealer's choice, which I didn't understand really. They didn't make it very clear. But yeah. And then the trio who's supposed to face them, the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. I'm not even going to say his other name. Like, all this hype for the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn to come out. You gotta be joking. I'm not watching this. 0 rating. What did you think, Ben?
I'm done. They claimed getting a trios title shot before the Young Bucks, before literally the Lucha Bros and everyone else. Oh, what a jump. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm giving this a 5, logical 1, the House of Black 1. It went 15 minutes too long. I didn't care about this match. I don't think anyone cared about this match either way. So I'll give this a 5, logical 1 because the House of Black 1. Also, Max Caster actually did a good rap before the match happened.
Yeah, he roasted Dominic. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good rap.
Buddy Matthews getting cucked by a kid named Dominic.
Oh man, that's funny, man. That was a great line. But this match was not good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
This episode of Rope Break is interrupted to advertise Lots Open Radio certified bangers, a roller coaster of music consisting of drum and bass. Indie pop. Pop and R&B. Soundtracks. Anything else that comes to Kgabo's mind, as well as world news and special guests. You can listen to Life's Opening Radio certified bangers every Sunday afternoon on Spotify. Back to your regular scheduled programming. For the TBS Championship, Jade Cargill, the champion, versus Taya Valkyrie. I hardly watched this match. They tried to hit each other's finishes. They had a 1-2. Taya did a chop shoulder tackle. She did a sliding lariat. Jade retreated to ringside. Taya dived on Smart Mark Sterling. Jade did a kick. They got back in the ring. I was watching this like yesterday on Thursday, and I'll watch this tomorrow, and then when I started watching, I'll just skip it because Jade Cargill won anyway, and then after that, Chris Statlander returned and beat Jade Cargill to win the TBS title. Congratulations to her. I don't know even how the match came about. Did she win some type of Money in the Bank, some battle royal? What did she do? She just came in the ring and beat up Jade Cargill. What happened there?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Jade Cargill had an open challenge because she beat Taya Valkyrie, so she wanted to beat another woman, and another woman became Chris Statlander, and she lost in 1 minute to Chris Statlander. So essentially, this was 2 matches on the show within the same time frame. So for the first match, Taya Valkyrie versus Jade Cargill, I'll give it a 4, logic a 1. For the Chris Statlander Jade Cargill match, no rating, logic 1.
Yeah. I'm giving wrestling a 1, logic 2 for both of them combined, because I thought this was one match altogether, but yeah. And this match, which was actually good, but I ran out of energy. This show was just so bad, I wasn't even bothered to finish the rest of it. For the AEW World Championship in a 4 pillars match, MJF, the champion, versus Sammy Guevara with Ty Mello versus Jungle Boy versus Darby Allin. And Ty Mello is having a baby. I know, Ben, you've trashed on her. We've trashed on her quite a bit. But happy baby having. I almost said happy birthday. Happy pregnancy, I guess. I hope they have this pregnancy is successful, and that Carmelo stays strong during her pregnancy. As we said last week, pregnancy is not a easy or fun thing, but I'm sure for her it'll be all worth it after these 9 months. So yeah,
and also happy belated birthday. I didn't mean to cut you off, Kgabo, but happy belated birthday to Ty Mello as well. It was her birthday this past weekend.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday to her. And yeah, and then Darby Allin had some kind of video. There was this Elvis Presley looking guy. I almost said Elton John. This Elvis Presley looking guy. I don't even know if it was maybe Elvis himself. I don't know what he would be doing at an AEW show. But then he beat up this guy it was a whole wedding. This Elvis guy was the priest, and then the groom was standing there with a face of MJF's face on. He was wearing MJF's face. Then not Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin came and beat him up. Then he took this nigga and put him in in his truck or something. Then Darby Allin hung on the back of this SUV and he was skating to the arena. I was like, what? I don't even, huh? Can someone explain to me what happened there? I have no idea, legitimately.
I wish I can. I saw the video. I wish I can explain it. I'm not going to. We got to go to a match now. Oh, man.
Anyway.
That just made me laugh. This was a good match, though. Best thing on the show.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't finish it because I was out of energy. It was referee Bryce Remsburg, one of the Get Off My TV nominee referees. Yeah. One of Ben's favorites. They started the match. MJF retreated to the ringside. He was forced to get back in the ring. He was cornered. They all beat him up. They took turns chopping him. Darby Allin did some stomps. Sammy Guevara did some stomps. Then MJF was sent to the outside. Sammy escaped a double team by Jungle Boy and Darby Allin. They did a leapfrog, corkscrew drop kick to Darby Allin. What MJF did. Jungle Boy drop kicked Sammy Guevara. Darby drop kicked Jungle Boy. They drop kicked each other, and then MJF was fake clapping. He was sarcastically clapping. The three knock him down, and then Jungle Boy did a double arm drag on Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin. Jungle Boy went for a dive, but MJF did a clothesline. MJF fucked with the crowd. He taunted. He hit the ropes and he taunted. Darby Allin drop kicked MJF. And then he did a dive. Boy, this he comes like a. Every time he does a dive, it's probably the best dive I've ever seen. He comes at this man like a bullet, and he hits him so hard. But yeah, and then Jungle Boy did 3 dives. Sammy Guevara did a shooting star onto ringside. He put Jungle Boy in the Tree of Woe, and then he put Darby Allin on the top rope. Then they did like a Tower of Doom, and then MJF was caught in the crossfire. They all lay down selling. Jungle Boy did a lariat on MJF. He did a poison Rana on Sammy Guevara for a 2 count, which was nice. Darby Allin threw himself back and forth into MJF and Jungle Boy, and then he did a stunner. He kind of jumped over him like you see Bianca Belair when she does the blockbuster. He jumped over him like that and did the stunner. And then as he was doing, MJF's like, what the fuck? Sammy Guevara threw Darby Allin into the corner, did a thrust kick to Jungle Boy at ringside. Why are you writing that down? I like that.
No, I'm not writing down Jungle Boy. I'm writing down this fucking goon in the referee. Who's the referee? Bryce Rensburg? Yeah, I'm writing him down. You got a check mark already.
Okay, then. Sammy Guevara does a thrust kick to Jungle Boy at ringside. Then he caught Darby Allin in midair with a cutter. He got back into the ring. He did a Spanish fly on MJF. Did a dive on Jungle Boy. Did a frog splash on MJF for a near fall. The people chanted, Sammy, Sammy. Sammy did a chop, and then MJF bit Sammy Guevara. He did a double foot stomp on Darby Allin's arm. He did a running knee to Jungle Boy. He pop-up power bombed Sammy Guevara onto his knee. He did that for a 2 count. He literally ripcord threw him into Jungle Boy. Did a side headlock takeover for a 2 count. And he did some kind of power driver on Darby. Had him kind of like in a chicken wing, but he was holding the one arm down. Darby had his one arm between his legs, and then MJF did like a kind of power driver, like he dropped him down like when Kenny Omega would do his one-winged angel. He did something like that. I don't know the name for it, so you'd have to go and look for it yourself. Hopefully I described it well enough. He spit on Darby Allin and he talked shit. He counted a boot from Sam and called him a fucking idiot. Jungle Boy did a super kick. Sammy did a jumping knee on Jungle Boy. MJF did a rolling forearm on Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara did an enziguri, which was cool. Darby Allin did a drop kick on Jungle Boy, and that all happened in the space of like 15 seconds. I had to slow the whole thing down and keep rewinding so that I could take all this down. Some of these spots went way too fast. I could hardly take notes. That's what was the most exhausting part of taking notes for this. They all laid down selling. Darby Allin did a scorpion death drop on MJF. Sammy Guevara did a code break on Darby Allin. Jungle Boy did a kill switch on Sammy Guevara. And then MJF hit a crossroads on Jungle Boy for a near fall. He grabbed a mic. He tried to get Sammy to quit for money. He said to Sammy, "Look, I saw that cue card. You need the money, bro. Just lay it out." and then and then Sammy agrees, I'll lay down for you. And then he does a cradle pin for a near fall. MJF countered a GTH. He went for the label lock. Sammy countered with the walls of Jericho. Darby Allin did a scorpion death lock on Jungle Boy. MJF tried to tap out, but Jungle Boy stopped him. Both holes were broken. And then Darby Allin put in a figure 4 on Sammy Guevara. Jungle Boy put in a cross arm breaker on Darby Allin. Sammy Guevara put in an ankle lock on MJF. And then MJF put in a headlock on Jungle Boy. And it was a triangle of submission holds. MJF escaped. He sold his leg. He did a back elbow on Darby Allin. And then Darby Allin countered a powerbomb with a destroyer. Canadian Destroyer. And then Sammy Guevara did a springboard Canadian Destroyer on Darby Allin. Jungle Boy did a Canadian Destroyer on Sammy Guevara. And then he did a footstool Canadian Destroyer on MJF for a near fall. Too many Canadian Destroyers. They replayed that spot. Jungle Boy did a sit-out Tiger Driver for a 2 count. And he missed a baseball slide drop kick. Darby Allin drove him into the barricade where MJF is. And then Darby Allin clotheslined both of them over the barricade. And yeah, this is where I kind of stopped because it's just like, I'm tired. I don't even want to do this anymore. But yeah, up till then, this was a good match. I'll give this Wrestling an 8 and Logic a 6. What did you think about this, Ben?
Well, there was a good match. This was the best.
Wait, did
up?
you want to review the rest of the match? You can review the rest of the match.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so MJF hit a power bomb off the top rope to Darby Allin for a 2 count. After that, a couple of minutes, Darby Allin hit the Last Supper on Jungle Boy Jack Perry for a 2 count. Sammy then hit the GTH to Jungle Boy. As Guevara attempted for the 450 splash, Darby Allin pushed him off the ropes. Darby Allin attempted a coffin drop to Jungle Boy, but then MJF put the title belt over Jungle Boy's body, causing Darby Allin to fall right onto the belt. And then MJF hit a headlock takeover on Darby Allin and pinned him 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring. That was the finish of the match, and this match was the best thing on the show.
Yeah.
By leaps and bounds,
Yeah.
the best thing on the show. I gave this match a 9, and Logic, I'll give it a 5.
And
that's a fair rating.
And I believe the main event was Anarchy in the Arena between Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite.
My goodness. Jesus. I gotta review this match. I must review this match. Fucking shit. All right. The Blackpool Combat Club come out, and then the Elite come out. The Elite attacked the Blackpool Combat Club. So Wild Thing was playing throughout the entire arena. It was performed live by the band Violent Idols, and they kept repeating the song and everything to fit in with the thing of the Anarchy in the Arena match. Danielson hit a roundhouse kick to Hangman Adam Page.
Wait, did it play over the whole match or just the entrances?
Just the entrances, and then the Young Bucks super kicked. Yeah, they super kicked the guys, the band. They super kicked the band.
Oh
my God. Danielson hit a roundhouse kick to Page. Hangman responded with a lariat. The Elite then hit like 8 or 9 super kicks to every member of the Blackpool Combat Club. I'm not making this up. And then Matt Jackson hit. Yeah, and then Matt Jackson hit Northern Light suplexes to Willie Yuta. He had like 5 or 6 Northern Light suplexes. Matt and Nick Jackson then went up to the stage. They hit a double super kick on the lead singer of the band. I'm not making this up. Then Nick Jackson hit a toe kick on Claudio while Moxley superplexed Omega into barbed wire. And then he stabbed the fork into Omega's forehead, followed by the action is going backstage. Yeah, I know. A fork. I know. Well, to be fair, they've been fighting over a fucking screwdriver, so that's... Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me, Kgabo. I don't know. Claudio hit a power driver on Matt Jackson in the back of a pickup truck outside the arena. I'm not making this up. Hangman Adam Page hit a dead eye on Jon Moxley, not a 2 count. Hangman Adam Page back in the ring. He hits Willie Uta with a buckshot Larry for a 2 count. Danielson hit Busaiku, hit the flying knees to Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page. Willie Uta hit a low blow on Matt Jackson. And Jon Moxley hit the God-style power driver to Nick Jackson. And then Jon Moxley put a handful of thumbtacks in Matt Jackson's mouth. I legitimately, I got disgusted when I saw it. I was like,
put thumbtacks in his mouth?
Yep.
What the?
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. This is what happened. This is exactly what happened. So, anyway, while that was going on, Claudio hit Nick Jackson with the uppercut. He also had thumbtacks with it as well. So you can imagine how that felt. Omega hit a V-trigger on Claudio, and then he hit the one-wing angel on Bryan Danielson. But Willie Uta broke up the pin. As Hangman attempted the buckshot lariat again, Uta then ducked, and then he jabbed Hangman on Page with a screwdriver. I'm not making this up. And then Moxley had a submission on, and then the Young Bucks had these shoes, right? So they had these shoes, and there was something in the bottom of the shoe. So while Moxley has this submission, the Young Bucks super kicked Jon Moxley, and there was this big explosion that hit Jon Moxley dead in the face. I was like, what the hell was that? If you guys go back and watch the match, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But when I saw that for the first time, I was like, what was that? So you mean to tell me these guys have exploding shoes that can hit people in the face with super kicks? My goodness. I had no words for the rest of this match. I didn't speak, I didn't yell, I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I was just out of it. I don't know. Anyway, to finish up with the rest of this match, Kenny Omega hit. He tried to go for another one-winged angel, but Don Callis appeared. He came out. Konosuke Takeshita came out, and Takeshita he hit. No, hold on. Takeshita he hit Kenny Omega with a knee, and Konosuke Takeshita turns heel. I'm not surprised at this at all. He's with Don Callis, so he has to turn heel at this rate. But anyway, Takeshita hit the knee strike to Kenny Omega, and then Willie Uta comes from behind, and he hits Kenny Omega with the seatbelt for the 1, 2, 3. And this match went approximately, yeah, that's what he calls it, the seatbelt. The seatbelt pin.
Okay.
Yeah, where he straps his body. Yeah, where he straps his body around his arms and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I thought he hit him with an actual seatbelt. I was like, what weapons are they using in this?
At this rate, they might as well use the seatbelt.
Yeah, they might as well order a freaking missile strike on each other.
All right, well, that's the end of the match. This match went 27 minutes. I'm not making this up. I thought this match was okay. I thought it was okay. I'll give it a 6. Logic probably a 1. Actually 0. Never mind, because none of the shit in this match made sense at all. Other than that, I gave it a 6.
Yeah. I'm giving this a 0 rating because I didn't watch it, and some of the stuff was exploding shoes. Seriously?
Yeah, I'm gonna start hitting people with super kicks with exploding shoes now.
Yeah, might as well. Maybe they'll jumpstart some brain cells. Maybe we'll finally see better TV. Yeah. Anyway,
right. I don't know about that one, but all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this review. That's Double or Nothing, everybody. Not a good show, except for 4 things on the entire show. Yeah. This was not a good show.
Yeah. For this show, I gave wrestling honestly a 4, and Logic a 3. What's your rating, Ben?
I gave this show 5.5. At least they tried to put on a good show, but This match. How long did this show go? This wasn't a 4-hour show.
Probably like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, 11 matches in 3.5 hours is not good. This should have been like, there should have been like at least 7 matches in this 3.5 hour show.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why we had to have. What did we have? We had the battle royal. The battle royal was fine actually. The battle royal was fine. We should have had the battle royal, FTR versus Jeff Jarrett, Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, Wardlow, Christian Cage, Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, and then MJF, Sammy Guevara, and the 4-way, which was the best thing on the show. And then Anarchy in the Arena should have been in between Wardlow and Christian Cage. I don't know why was this the main event of the show. I genuinely don't know why.
And they said in the first place that the 4 Pillars match was going to be the main event. They built it up like the main event.
Right, and it wasn't the main event.
Oh, because we got to have the Elite in the main event. Well, which I don't even know why they're fighting the Blackpool Combat Club.
Well, apparently the Blackpool Combat Club, they attacked the Jacksons. They injured the Young Bucks, so that's why they're fighting them. But other than that, I got nothing.
Are we going to have war games between these guys? Because they might as well.
Yeah, this feud is still going on. They're going to have blood and guts for sure. Yeah. I can tell they're going to have blood and guts. Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully Dominion next week will be way better than this. I'm hopeful that it will be. Forbidden Door is already looking spicy. We got Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega, and we got Bryan Danielson versus Okada. Oh,
okay.
No, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and Forbidden Door better not be fucking 4 hours like last year.
Yeah. And anyways, that is our third leg of our quadruple header done. Thankfully, we will see you guys next week for New Japan Dominion. And you can check out Mysteries of Life. The latest mystery should be out when this comes out, and then at the same time, Certified Banger should be out, a new episode. We got more Coldplay. We got some people advancing in the World Championship. And I think it's going to be a good episode. So, on behalf of Ben, actually this is Kgabo and Ben Charles signing out.